Neptune. Neptune. You have to catch the better whiff of Neptune, which it's only kind of a whiff, and it's the strongest whiff you'll ever catch. It's the most potent experience. What I mean is, yeah, I mean, think of good old Christ Jesus over there. Um, can't seem to leave me or anybody in history. They're sitting there. Why do we have to think about this? Everybody seems to be talking about it. It's like, don't you have a mind of your own? I mean, it's turned into a little bit of a McDonald's or something. You know what I mean? I mean, God, you get out in China and there it is, and you get out over there and there it is. It's like, oh my God. But was there anything um, to um to it? I know it because my mom used to tell me about it, and it's just, I mean, the life of Jesus is probably, and what she said, I mean, it's probably just a pamphlet, like 12 pages or something or more. Um, yeah, and it's very interesting. I know the vibe of how the kind of, we call it compassion. I mean, passion. See, but really, compassion is the feeling. Passion. Let's talk about it. There's passion and compassion. It was profound the other day, and of course, it would come up because if you look at the sign of Pisces, it rules this stuff. Compassion. Pisces is very compassionate. They are, well, it opposes Virgo, which Virgo rules nurses and hospitals and hospice and all of the work that entails. I mean, they seem to do that. If you notice, like me, I have Venus in Virgo, and really, if I just surrender to doing selfless service, especially for people that alleviate suffering and stuff, um, then I would feel so much better. I mean, a lot of times it's really hands-on, to the point of, anyway, yeah, giving people baths who are paraplegic or any kind of medical work, really. I'm talking about the vast amount of services. It's about service to man. Service to man. That's what the Virgin Virgo is about. Talk about that. Because Virgin, I mean, it's kind of, anyway, but getting back to Pisces, they kind of absorb into each other, and that's a trippy opposition because it's the last sign of the zodiac, and this one here kind of brings it into materialization. Uh, if you ask me, what we would do with this if they were ever to start fighting, it's like, no, you guys complement each other. We have, because they are opposed, but they do complement each other. They start. That's the secret about the oppositions, is that one will turn into one and one will turn into the other. It's just kind of like man and woman. They are opposite and they work. They are, one is less awakened, and believe it or not, it's this one that's less awakened because we have Pisces who said, service, psh, I'm salt water, the entire ocean of everything is here. As far as all of existence, like, oh my God, wait a minute, now it's a little bit too much chaos, but the salt water is a good thing to point at because that's what heals. Really, don't be fooled. Keep eating salt. God, they're encouraging people not to eat salt, and then they have everybody eating sugar and what else? Babes, man, you better find your main staple. Stop dabbling in all the meats that are industrial. I'm sorry, yeah, I know you. Anyway, I'm gonna get into this tangent and talk about that. The Neptunian vibe for everybody the Mars Neptune. It's looking very nebulous, but no, we can talk about how trippy. The thing that we can't miss is what spirituality is pointing at. The possibility, what's there though? I mean, why, if it's bullshit, why doesn't it just fade off to the distance? And a lot of it has. It's like you can just see, it's like, because everything fades off into the distance. It's just, but look at those pyramids over there, right? There's some, now, what is that? Well, they tried to tell us that was not human beings. And it's like, I think that it was. We just are kind of scaled down a bit for whatever reason. We're losing our ass. Let's get back to Jesus over there. What's that story about? Really, it's like, well, I was really cool, and then they went, why? Well, maybe it was eventual. When you become enlightened, I'm experiencing something that I can see, and it's nobody's business but mine. Really, I'm beginning to see it. I see that. And it's good to write a book, or what are you going to do? Make them write a book about you? I think I'm living to see the day that we can bust through the total deception that something is running that that says that we have to use money now, or else like we die, pretty much. I mean, look at that. Really, I mean, isn't it? They can it's really hard on the people to just say, you know what, I can't adjust to this bullshit. I I think I have a life that's kind of going to pass pretty it's going to pass by pretty fast. Why can't I get into my entire body and then figure out, like, you know, really what I'm interested in? Why do I pushed over there and pushed over? Everybody's got to do the same thing, right? In public schools, they have the picture. The cartoon is you have an elephant and a fish and a frog and a fucking tree or something sitting at the desk waiting to be taught by this big head, and they all have to, anyway, they all have to learn the same thing. He says something like climb this tree or something like that, but there's an elephant and there's a giraffe and there's a hawk and and it's like, we don't care about climbing the tree. Thank you for sitting me through me with this. Sitting through me. Can you sit through me? Through me. Look through me. Um, I'm heating up a little bit of really good rice that I made. I would love to share, but you know, it's like, well, I have shared. It's time to help myself. Aries, I'm going to tell you something right now. Wherever you had Aries and you have Aries in your chart, um, in the houses, in the house, you have given too much of your energy away there. You have given too much. You work 100%, whether it's in your house of partners or the house of money or the house of careers or something like that, house of friends, house of home. You need a break from that. You need to find out who's pushing the cart or adjust, because well, we have Mars, and a lot of planets are under the rulership of Mars, which that's Aries, and you know, we have humanity who is sick and tired of being ridden and also pushed and pushed. Like I said, like, why are we strung out like puppets? Who are we really? Who are you? Hey, babes, don't ask. Really, mind your own business. Look at it. You're living through. If you can hear me, if you've heard any of my videos and you're watching, I mean, I'm going through something so intense. I'm a Mars ruled person, 6 degrees, and then now Mars. See, I'm very sensitive to Mars. I've said it before. It's like, well, I'm going to tell you about Mars. I might pop up about Mars. It's going through the most epic thing. The Neptune. Let's celebrate. Can you? Or do you? I feel completely. I'm telling you, the veil. They say the veils are very thin right now. You can see into other realms. My third eye is so fucking open that I was going to tell you tell you a picture of a movie that I had today, where, you know, babes, you can see genuinely kind of I don't want to call them evil people, but people see haters. How about this? Haters versus people. See, I went out and I felt haters like crazy, and I felt nothing but lovers too. So the haters, I just fucking hated them right back. And I actually piped up and said something to where, guess what happened? Then they would do this. Oh, well, I hope you have a better day. But what I did, I told a joke. I told a joke, but it was kind of a rude joke. But if you think about it and you're intelligent, it would make you laugh. But she didn't get it. But no, see, because I saw her hate. And here's the joke I told. because she's there faking a fucking whatever, and this is just the clerk thing. But babes, I don't associate with much, and I'm looking at it like, you people are out there doing stuff. No, you should sit down because you're not serving shit very well. And this vibration, null frequency, is getting fucked to the point of diseasing us. We have to detox when we come home. Not only from the human ecology out there that's really doing a great job. Hi, how are you doing? How do you know they're not sticking their tongue at you, out at you? I'm sorry, I'm hardly missing words here. Not a good time. But Mars going next to Neptune it's like anger it's just, it's trying to understand with God, and God is saying, no, we are pissed. It's okay to be pissed. Sit through it. What are you pissed about, hun? I gave you a mechanism called getting pissed. Do not deny me, hun. You're perfect. What is it? What is it? Move, get it done. That's what's going to be going on. And then the stupid people are going to be like, what's going on? Move out of our way. Move out of intelligence's way. Good for you. You worked a stencil and you fucking worked everything into the ground, and it's a desert goddamn ecology out there because nobody really learned how to do anything, and it's not fun. How do you like my video? Like and subscribe. Please send money to P.O. Box W-1136 Idlewild, California 92549. Just $1 from one subscriber. And if it was one subscriber each, I have such an easy life. I don't want to tell people. But that would be fine, I'm cruising along. That would suit me for one more month. Hardly $400. I've done some things that has taken care of my food. I should go and look at it right now. So hey, I love you guys. I don't want to end this now. I wanted to tell that story about this woman, but let me go get the rice, okay? I'm gonna edit this.